of sets. So different types of sets are available, or we can say we have categorized the sets into 6 different categories: finite sets, infinite sets, singleton set, empty set, equivalent set, or equal set. So we start with finite set, and we all aware finite means that is countable. The elements are called finite if we can count them. The similar definition applies for the sets. A set with finite number of elements is called finite set. For example, set of English vowels. So this is a set first of all, and the number of elements 5, which is finite. So this is a finite set. Another set, so we write it in set builder form: x square is equal to 4. So as we discussed in the definition of set builder form, those elements, or we can specify the elements here also, those natural numbers belongs to set whose perfect square is 4. What are those? Only one, that is 2. So just one element is there. So this is again a finite set. Another example, x with x square less than equal to 10, and x is again a natural number. So this we already discussed. So what are the elements of this set? 1, 2, 3. So which is again a finite set. A set which is not finite becomes infinite set. For example, set of natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on up to infinity. So this is a infinite set. Another example, let us write it in set builder form: multiple of 2. So can we write all multiples of 2? Again, there are infinitely many numbers. So what are those? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So this will continue. So we have infinitely many multiples of 2. So which is again a infinite set. Now next category is singleton set. So here, as the name implies, single set having single element is called singleton set. The example we already discussed. This finite set is also a singleton set. So another example, let us have x with the x lies in 0.5 less than x less than 1.5. Here x is a integer. Can you imagine the integer value that come between 0.5 and 1.5? You can easily guess there is only one integer between 0.5 and 1.5, that is only 1. So this is a singleton set. Any other example? X belongs to natural number. that natural number whose square is 100. What is that? 10. So which is again a singleton set. Now next type is empty set. Empty set has another names, or we can say null set or void set. All the three imply same set. So it is denoted by and again a Greek letter phi, phi. But here in set theory, whenever we encounter this, that means empty set. Or another way to express an empty set is empty braces without any element. Empty braces. So this also represents empty sets. Now, do there exist empty sets? Yes. For example, let us have x square is equal to 5, x belong to natural number. So is there any natural number whose perfect square is 5? 5 is not a perfect square of any number, so this equals to empty. Next type of set is equivalent sets or equal sets. So basically this is a property of set. Now to prove this property, we need to know order or cardinal number of a finite set. Order of finite set. What is that? The number of different elements of a set A is called order of A and is denoted by Na. For example, let A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many different elements are there? 5. So how much is Na? 5. Now here we will discuss this property, equivalent sets. So this is again, this is based on two sets. Now two sets are said to be equivalent if the number of elements of two sets are same. For example, let us choose two sets A and B. A and B are said to be equivalent if Na is equal to Nb. So this we just defined here. Na means number of different elements of A is equal to number of different elements of B. Then two sets are said to be equivalent. For example, let A is 1, 2, 3, 4 and B is 1, 3, 5, 6. So here A contains 4 elements, also B contains 4 elements. So here we say A is equivalent to B. Now next is equal sets. So here don't get confused between equivalent and equal. Equal sets are different from equivalent sets. For two sets to be equal, they need to satisfy one more property than this set. here the sets need to satisfy two properties. First is number of elements should be same, and second is elements are same. Or here we can say every element of A is a member of B and every element of B is a member of A, and then we say A is equal to B and two sets are equal. So for example, we have 1 2 3 4, this is A, and let B is 3 1 4 2. Are they equal? You see, first we check the number of elements, 4 elements in A and 4 elements in B, yes. And now second property is every element of A is a member of B. 1 belongs to this, 2 belongs to this, 3 belongs to this, 4 belong to this. And also every element of B is in A. 3 belongs to this, 1 belongs to this, 4 belong to this, 2 belong to this. So what we get from here, that order of the elements is M material. We only check the elements are same and their number is same. So here again both are equal sets. Now we discuss some numericals on types of sets. First question is, which of the following sets are empty? So as per the definition we discussed, empty set is which has no element to satisfy its property. So here in the first numerical, a natural number is a member of that set which is strictly greater than 9 and strictly less than 10. Now we all know, now there is no natural number between 9 and 10. So that means this is a empty set. Now second question, x is an element of this set. X square is equal to 16 and x is an odd integer. So we all aware about odd integers. Numbers of the form 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, so on, all are odd integers. And x square is equal to 16 means x is equal to 4, and 4 is an even number. So no odd integer can be used here whose square is 16. So again this set is also empty set. Now next question, which of the following sets are finite and which are infinite? So again we have a short revision of definition. Finite set having finite number of elements whose order is finite. Infinite means if set is not finite then it is infinite. Now first question, x is an integer and x square is odd. So is there any integer whose perfect square is odd, whose square is odd? Yes, we have. Can we have squares, odd squares? 9, 25, all these are squares of odd integers, like 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25, 7 square is 49, 9 square is 81. So 9, 25, 49, 9, 25, 49, 81, and this will continue. So all these squares are odd. So how we get these squares? By squaring integers. This is 3 square, 5 square, 7 square, 9 square, and so on. X is an integer and its square is odd, and they are infinitely many. So this set is infinite set. Now second question, x is an integer with x square is equal to 25. What is that integer? What is the value of that integer which satisfies this equation? Square of that integer is 25. You all know that number is 5. 5 is an integer such that 5 square is 25. So this set is equal to, this is set builder form. So its tabular form is only element 5, which is finite set. Why it is finite? Because it has only one element, which is finite. Next question, which of the following pairs of sets are equal? So what are equal sets? So there are two things that we have to check. Number one, number of elements on those two sets must be same. And number two, every element of A is a member of B and every element of B is a member of A. So these two conditions. So here you see what is order of A, means number of elements 4. What is order of B? How many elements are in B? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first condition is satisfied. Now we go for the second condition. 4 belongs to B also. 8 belong to B also. 12 is not a member of B. See, 12 belongs to A, but 12 does not belong to B. So A is not equal to B. They are not equal. Second set, second question, A is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. You can easily check what type of number these are. Odd integers. And the B set is x is a positive odd integer strictly less than 10. So this is set builder form. So its roster form is, what are those odd integers strictly less than 10? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now again we apply the definition of equal sets. NA is equal to 5, NB is equal to 5, and you see every element of A is an element of B and every element of B is an element of A. So this implies these two sets are equal sets. Now next question, which of the following sets are equal and which are equivalent? So we are given here 8 sets, A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. So to check these conditions, first we write the order of all the sets. Let us write how much is NA, number of elements in A, 2, NB, 4, NC, 3, ND, 4, N of E, 2, N of F, 3, N of G, 4, and N of H, 2. So here we have written the order of every set. So you know how we have written this? by counting the number of elements in that set. Like BNB, we count the elements 1, 2, 3, 4. So NB is 4. Similarly, NH, number of elements 1, 2. So NH is 2. Now you know, first we check which sets are equivalent. And for two sets to be equivalent, what is the condition? Number of elements should be same. So you see, we can easily check that from this, that how many sets have same number of elements. You see, A has 2 elements, E has 2 elements, H has 2 elements. That means A, E and H are equivalent. Any other equivalent sets? Again you see, B, D and G, all three sets have 4 elements. So B, D, G are also equivalent. And C and F both have 3 elements. So C and F are also equivalent. So now we go for equal sets. Now out of these 8 sets, which are equal? Now you see, the first condition we already satisfied in this part. Now we have to check among these 3 which are equal: A, E and H. This is A, E and H, and we can easily see that none of the 3 have same elements. 0 belongs to A, but 0 belongs to E but does not belong to H. A belongs to capital A, but A does not belong to E. So A is not equal to E. You got it? So I again repeat my step. A belongs to E, capital A, but A does not belong to E, which imply A is not equal to E. But we have to write the equal sets. So again we try to see what sets are equal. So none of them are equal about B, D and G. B, D and G. Look at set B and D. Both have 4 elements and it has 3, 1, 2, 4 and it has 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have same elements. 3 belongs to this, 1 belongs to D, 2 belongs to D as well as 4 belongs to D. So B and D are equal sets. Now we go for C and F. 4, 8, 12, 12, 8, 4. Both have same number of elements and also 4 belongs to F, C and F, 8 belongs to C and F, 12 belongs to C and F. So C and F are also equal sets. So that's it.